The man from Bea's dreams was real, and before he found her, he left her a warning. When I come for you, don't trust me. At 22, Bea had 3 rules. Never trust a man with pretty eyes. Never ignore a warning from an elder. And never ever touch anything glowing in the middle of the woods. So naturally, she broke all 3 before sunset. It started the morning her grandmother looked across the kitchen table and said, "Your dreams getting worse, ain't they?" Bea froze. Her grandmother didn't look up from stirring honey into her tea. That was the scary part. Grandma Amani never had to look at you to know your business. Bea cleared her throat. "What dreams?" Grandma Amani finally lifted one eyebrow. "Girl, don't play slow with me. I raised your mama, and she was a professional liar." Bea sighed. For the past 7 nights, she had dreamed of the same man. Brown skin, low fro, a grin that looked like trouble had learned how to flirt, and eyes that glowed gold every time he said her name. But the strangest part wasn't the man. It was the fire behind him. Blue fire, ancient fire. Fire that whispered like it knew her blood. In the dream, the man always reached for her and said, "Bea, when you find me, don't trust me." Then she would wake up sweating, every single time. Bea folded her arms. "I'm not scared of some dream man." Grandma Amani snorted. That's why you've been sleeping with your lights on." Bea opened her mouth, then closed it, because unfortunately, that was true. Grandma Amani leaned forward. "Listen to me. The women in this family don't just dream. We remember." Bea frowned. Remember what? Before her grandmother could answer, thunder cracked across the sky, but there wasn't a cloud in sight. The kitchen lights flickered, the floor trembled, and the old copper bracelet on Bea's wrist began to glow. "Grandma?" Amani stood slowly. Her face changed, not scared, worse, ready. "Oh no," she whispered. "They found you." Outside, the drums began to beat. Not music, a warning. Bea stepped toward the window. At the edge of the trees stood a group of riders dressed in black and gold armor, and at the front of them was him, the man from her dreams. Same skin, same low fro, same pretty, dangerous eyes, same grin. Bea's heart nearly betrayed her right there. He looked up at the window and smiled like he had been waiting his whole life to annoy her. Grandma Amani grabbed Bea's arm. "Do not go outside." Bea stared at the man. "Why?" Her grandmother's voice dropped. "Because that boy was sent here to bring you back in chains." Bea blinked. Outside, the man tilted his head like he could hear them. Then he called out, "Bea of the Ash bloodline." Bea's stomach dropped. He knew her name. Grandma Amani whispered, "Do not answer him." So of course, Bea opened the door. Grandma Amani groaned, hard-headed just like your mama. Bea stepped onto the porch, chin lifted. The man dismounted his horse with the kind of confidence that made Bea instantly irritated. He walked toward her slowly, too slowly, like he knew she was watching. Bea crossed her arms. "You got a reason for showing up at my house looking like a royal kidnapping committee?" The man smiled. "Good evening to you too. I didn't ask for all that." His grin widened. "You're exactly how I dreamed you." Bea's eyes narrowed. "Excuse me?" He paused, like he had said too much. Then he bowed, not deeply, just enough to be disrespectfully charming. "My name is Malik." Bea stared. "The Malik from my dreams?" His smile faded. "So you saw me too." The air changed. The trees went still. Even the riders behind him stopped moving. Bea's bracelet burned hotter against her skin. She took one step back. Malik noticed. His face softened. "I'm not here to hurt you." Bea laughed once. "Funny, because my grandmother said you came to drag me away." Malik glanced toward the house. Grandma Mani stood in the doorway holding a blade made of bone and silver. Malik raised both hands. With all respect, Elder, I came to protect her. Grandma Mani's eyes hardened. Protection doesn't usually arrive wearing the enemy's colors. Bea looked at Malik. Enemy? Malik's jaw tightened. Before he could answer, another voice came from the trees. A woman's voice. Smooth, cold, jealous. Oh, Malik, you were always too soft with pretty things. A woman stepped from the shadows. Tall, beautiful, dressed in red silk and black jewels. Her eyes locked on Bea's with pure hatred. Malik went still. Bea noticed immediately. Oh, so you know her? Malik sighed. Unfortunately. The woman smiled. Tell her the truth, Malik. Bea looked between them. What truth? Malik didn't speak. The woman laughed. He didn't come here to protect you, little flame. The blue fire in Bea's bracelet suddenly sparked. The woman's smile widened. He came because whoever controls your power controls the throne. Bea's chest tightened. Grandma Mani whispered, Bea, get inside. But Bea couldn't move. Malik stepped toward her. Bea, listen to me. No, you listen. I don't know what kingdom drama y'all dragged onto my porch, but I am not the one. For the first time, Malik actually smiled. Even now. Even in the middle of danger. You kind of are. Bea glared. That was not the time to be cute. I wasn't being cute. You were absolutely being cute. A little. The woman in red rolled her eyes. Enough. She lifted her hand. The riders behind Malik suddenly drew their swords, but not at Bea, at Malik. Bea's breath caught. Malik looked over his shoulder. His own man had turned on him. The woman smiled. You should have brought the girl quietly. Malik's golden eyes began to glow. And you should have stayed dead. Bea blinked. Stayed dead? The woman's smile vanished. Then everything happened at once. The trees exploded with black smoke. Grandma Mani shouted Bea's name. Malik lunged toward her, and Bea's bracelet burst into blue flame. The fire did not burn her. It wrapped around her arm like it had been waiting, like it had finally come home. Everyone froze, even Malik. His voice dropped to a whisper. The ash fire chose you. Bea looked at the flames dancing across her skin, then at Malik, then at the woman in red. What am I? Grandma Mani's face filled with sorrow. Malik stepped closer, but before he could answer, the woman in red smiled and said, She doesn't know. Then she looked at Bea and whispered, Sweet girl, your grandmother stole you from the throne. Bea turned slowly. Grandma Mani's face went pale, and that was when Bea realized the first person who had lied to her wasn't Malik. It was family.